So I know you clicked on this video because you need some answers. Yes, some answers to make your decision on which device to buy. The Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G. Now here's everything I know so far to share with you. Let's start with the build and design. Both devices have a pretty unique design which makes them stand out on their own, making it a lot easier to spot which A-series device this is. The Samsung Galaxy A23 5G is made of plastic frame, and same for the back as well, but with a matte finish which makes the device look nicer in my opinion, if you ask me. I would advise you to put on a case if you own this device, because if you have sweaty palms, the chances of this device falling is very high because sometimes it gets very slippery. The Samsung Galaxy A14 5G on the other side is also made of plastic frame and a plastic back, but this time the back design looks more of the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S23 series, which has independent camera lenses at the back. The back of the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is not just plastic but with a unique laser pattern with some textures too. I really like how this looks like. I know hands down the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is the winner here, but what about the display? Both display on these devices are the same 6.6-inch PLS LCD displays, but there's a catch here. One has a higher refresh rate, which I'm going to talk about very soon. Before that, let's see what is under the hood on both devices. So the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G I have here comes with Snapdragon 695 chipset paired with 4GB of RAM, whilst the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G you are looking at uses the Exynos 1330 chipset, which is a new processor paired with 4GB of RAM as well, but you can go high as 8GB of RAM on both devices if you want to. So from a little research I made myself, it looks like one of these devices is kind of better than the other. Based on bench scores, the better one here is the Snapdragon 695 found in the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G. And this is not to say the Exynos 1330 found in the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is bad, but the Snapdragon 695 in the Samsung Galaxy A23 gives you a slight better performance as compared to the A14 5G. I could be wrong, but based on all the research I made, it looks like the Snapdragon 695 is better than the Exynos 1330 chipset. And again, not way better, slightly better. In real life usage, this device will take you through all your daily tasks and maybe you only experience a lag when play high demanding games on the device. So we all know this is controlled by the software. Now the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is set to receive 2 years of major updates and 4 years of security updates, meaning you'll be getting up to Android 15. The Samsung Galaxy A23 5G on the other hand will also receive 2 years of additional updates, since the device was launched with Android 12 and has already received its first major update with 4 years of security updates as well. Anyways, there's no need to worry about battery life because the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G has a large 5000 mAh battery, whilst the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G also has a large 5000 mAh battery. Sorry, I had to do this to you guys. So both phones have 5000 mAh battery and will definitely last you longer, or even 2 days on light usage. But what makes these two devices different here is the charging speed. So on the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G, you get a 25-watt wired charging, whilst on the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G, you are offered a 15-watt wired charging. So you and I know 25-watt wired charging is not crazy fast, but will juice up your device way faster than 15-watt wired charging. And this can be a disappointment to some of you if you really care about charging speeds. At least 15 is not too slow, but you need patience. The cameras on both devices are kind of similar, but one has something the other doesn't have. So on the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G, you get 4 lenses, a 50 megapixel wide, 5 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel for both macro and depth, whilst on the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G, you get a 50 megapixel wide, 2 megapixel for both macro and depth lens. But the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G here offers a slightly better and stable 50 megapixel with OIS and ultra wide lens, which is something you don't get on the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. I know OIS is not going to be important to most of you, but it is good if your camera has it. Overall, images I've seen so far with the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G looks good. And on the front, you are getting a 13 megapixel on the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G, which is an upgrade when compared to the A23 5G, which has only 8 megapixel front selfie lens. But here's what you need to know more. These two devices look very nice, which can get you confused in many ways as to which of these devices to buy. Now, the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G here costs less, and what you are getting is a nicer design that will make people think you are using a flagship device. I mean in the Samsung Galaxy S23 series. You also get a good battery, 5000 mAh battery, 90Hz refresh rate on the display, 15W wired charging, better 13 megapixel front selfie camera. Whilst on the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G, on the other hand, you get a matte finish design at the back of the device, 5000 mAh battery, 25W wired charging, 120Hz display refresh rate, and 50 megapixel camera with OIS. So if the Samsung Galaxy A14 5G is your pick, you can boldly go in for it. It's not a bad device after all. But if you have a slightly higher budget, then you can consider the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G as well, with 25W fast charging, 50 megapixel OIS camera, 120Hz refresh rate on display, and a slightly better performance. So I hope this video helped you make your decision on which device to buy. Feel free to leave a like on this video if you found it helpful. Also, let me know what you think about this device in the comment section. If you also agree with me or disagree, let me know down in the comment section, and stay safe guys. I'll see you in the next one.